How we doing, Xbox gamers? Welcome back to another top 5 video, and in today's top 5 video I'll be going over the top 5 best gaming mice you can currently get for your Xbox console, guys. Now, if any of you are new here, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this. Now remember guys, every single Tuesday and every single Friday a new top 5 video drops and a new unboxing video drops, so make sure you do the following so you don't miss out on any great content like this, guys. And all the links to these gaming mice will be in my Amazon affiliate links in the description below, so if you're interested in purchasing any of these items, go check out my Amazon affiliate links. I do appreciate the help if you buy through them. Make sure you do if you're interested in purchasing them at all. Now guys, let's get straight into my number one gaming mouse for today's video. Now guys, coming in my number one gaming mouse for today's video is going to be the Razer Viper V2 Pro wireless gaming mouse. Now the reason why it sits in my number one spot is because it is overall a great brand all around with its keyboard and mouses, and they provide solid quality, high quality, I should say, products. And this gaming mouse specifically sits around $259 usually on Amazon. By the way, all my Amazon affiliate links are in the description below, but currently at the moment it's 23% off for $199.56. So make sure you go check that out right now, guys, if you want to get a good deal on this gaming mouse. So basically the pros about this gaming mouse is it's a very lightweight, so it's a very light mouse. You don't have to worry about the weight of the mouse at all. It's very light and it's very fluent and you can move it around super easily. It's got hyperspeed wireless connectivity, which is really good for a gaming mouse if you're a very competitive gamer. It's got a 400 Hz polling rate, which is really good. You really want that in your a gaming mouse. Basically it has a 30K optimal sensor, which is great. You're going to be able to have that pinpoint accuracy all the time, not have to worry about the sensor getting faulty at all. It's a very high quality sensor there. It's got mouse DPI controls as well, so you can control the speed of how fast your mouse moves without having to move your mouse too much, which I do like about a good gaming mouse. So it's got many features and great features about this gaming mouse specifically, but while it also has great features, unfortunately it does have cons. Now the cons about this gaming mouse is it doesn't have RGB lighting like usually Razer do have RGB gaming mouses, and that's the disappointing thing about this gaming mouse. But overall its performance is still really good, so missing out on the RGB may not be a losing feature for you specifically. It doesn't have any rubber grips, unfortunately, so it's going to be real slidey. If your hands are greasy or sweaty, they're going to slip everywhere, so that's another con about it. And it is slightly expensive for obviously cheaper gamers out there, but if you are after a budget, don't worry guys, there are budget gaming mouses in this list, so don't go anywhere. This is just the best gaming mouse you can currently get on the market for obviously an expensive price, but have no fear guys, stay in the video, you will be pleased to see some cheaper gaming mouses throughout today's video. But overall, a great high quality gaming mouse with a lot of great pros and overall amazing performance that would basically provide, sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling, to your Xbox while you're gaming. So make sure you check this one out guys. Now we're going to be moving on to my second gaming mouse for today's video. Now guys, coming in at my number 2 gaming mouse spot for today's video is going to be the Corsair Qatar Pro XT gaming mouse. Now the reason why it sits in my number 2 spot for today is because it's a great budget gaming mouse option out there for everyone to get, and it's got a great all-around performance. So it sits at $53.73 currently on Amazon, guys. It's a very cheap gaming mouse. If you want to check that out, remember all my Amazon affiliate links will be in the description below, so make sure you check them out. But basically, starting off with the pros, it's a super cheap option out of all the gaming mouses, which is really great. It's got an 18K optimal sensor, so it's still got a really good, quite good accuracy for a cheap gaming mouse. It's got a PTFE feet about it as well. It's got like a nice, sit, like how it sits, you know what I mean, like the bottom of a game mouse. It's a very slidey. It's going to get the job done. I know what that means, but it's hard to explain. An ambidextrous design, so you can use it in your left or right hand. So if you're left-handed or right-handed, it's not going to matter at all, guys. This mouse will suit both hands, which is great about it. The only real cons about this is it's slightly heavy, so it's not obviously a light gaming mouse. You're going to have some effort to move it, and it doesn't have any rubber grips. But other than that, guys, it's a great budget option to go. I don't know why I struggle to say budget there, but overall, great budget option. It's going to get the job done. You're going to be able to game no problem with this, and it's a cheap option for a lot of your cheap gamers out there, which I can heavily respect. But overall, guys, great option to go. Now we're going to be moving on to my number 3 gaming mouse for today's video. Now, guys, coming in at my number 3 gaming mouse for today's video is going to be the DeathAdder V3 Pro Wireless Gaming Mouse. Now, the reason why it sits in my number 3 spot is because it's a great all-round gaming mouse and a great brand as well. And I've also owned the DeathAdder Wide version, and it's basically very, very similar. I own the V2, not the V3, but it's a very similar design to how this is set. The two buttons on the side, and the overall feel of the mouse is just an amazing feel, and it goes well in your hands. The overall pros about this gaming mouse, but before I get into the pros, actually, it is $199.01 just as a price point. It's very expensive, but obviously don't let that put you off, guys, because the pros about this gaming mouse is it's a very light mouse again. So obviously Razer make lighter mouses for those professional gamers, so if you're a competitive gamer, this will be really good for you. It's got hyperspeed wireless connectivity, which is great about it as well. It has a 30K optimal sensor, and it's got mouse DPI control, so it's basically very, very similar to the first gaming mouse, but obviously the DeathAdder is a little bit obviously down in a bit guess features in a sense, other features obviously if you have a PC, but for an Xbox purpose video it's very, very similar if you're going to be using it for an Xbox purpose as well, which is like makes it kind of similar, I guess, in a way to the first gaming mouse. But other than that, the cons about it, this one does not have RGB. The DeathAdder V2s did, but the V3s don't, unfortunately. It's got no rubber grips, and it's slightly expensive, obviously, and it's sitting at, $199, so it's very, very expensive, and it's not like your everyday option that you would go. Usually it sits at $259 as well, and 95 cents, so it's even more expensive than the first Razer gaming mouse. So obviously it's an option to keep your options open and clear on which ones you want to go specifically, but overall both those Razer options I would personally go, because Razer make great gaming mouses and products overall. But now, guys, we're going to be moving on to my number 4 gaming mouse for today's video. Now, guys, coming in at my number 4 gaming mouse spot for today's video is going to be the Glorious Model O. And yes, you heard me, the Glorious Model O is owned by a lot of YouTubers. It's a very budget-friendly gaming mouse. It sits at $79.99 on its usual price, and it's very, very efficient, and it is very, very cool efficient for your hands as well, with the little holes in it as well. Basically, the pros about this gaming mouse specifically are it's very, very affordable, so it's very affordable for your budget gamers out there, and I honestly recommend this gaming mouse as well. I'd highly recommend it. It's got a light honeycomb design, obviously, as I said before, an airy design about it. It's got a large PTFE feet about it as well, and it's comfortable and very, very responsive. A lot of YouTubers actually do use this mouse, and I'm surprised, that a lot of other YouTubers go like the more expensive mouses. These ones are very underrated and very, very good as well for gaming. But the only real cons about this, guys, is it's not great at looking around, so that's the only real con about it, and it caps at 12,000 DPI, unfortunately, so it's going to really cost you competitivity there, but some of you may not find that a problem at all for your gaming style at all. And it's got poor cabling for the wide version, but there are wireless versions out there. Remember, guys, if you want to check that out, my Amazon affiliate links are in the description below, guys. But let us know your thoughts so far of this list on how it's going. Personally, I reckon this list is very, very fair and, been looked at quite well. Make sure you let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But overall, a great gaming mouse to go to as an option for your Xbox console. But now, guys, we're going to be moving on to the 5th and final gaming mouse for today's video. Now, guys, coming in my 5th and final spot for today's gaming mouse video is going to be the Logitech G903 Lightspeed Wireless Gaming Mouse. Now, the reason why it sits in my number 5 spot is because all the other gaming mouses honestly appeal to me more than the Logitech. Obviously, I know Logitech make really, really great products as well, but obviously one of them had to hit my list today, and this had to be the one that had to hit my list. Overall, this gaming mouse sits around $154.90 on Amazon. Remember, my Amazon affiliate links will be in the description below if you're interested in purchasing any of these products today. But basically, the pros about this gaming mouse specifically is it has removable buttons, which a lot of gaming mouses don't. Some gaming mouses do these features, but I see Logitech do this way better and way more than other gaming mouses. It's got cool RGB lighting, the first one to actually have RGB lighting apart from the Glorious gaming mouse. It's got superb ergonomics about it as well. It's got a great build, and it's incredible. It's got really incredible battery life about it as well. The other gaming mouses didn't really tell me what kind of battery life they did around it. They didn't really explain well, but the Logitech one did, and it's quite really well. I can't really remember that off the top of my head at the moment, but I did read it this morning. But overall, those are the great pros about it, which makes it a great gaming mouse. But the only real cons about it is it has no dongle storage. which I don't know what that means at the moment. I can't actually think, but the dongle I will figure out and put in the description below and what that means. I just can't really think. I'm very, very tired, and it's not good for small hands. That's the only two cons about that gaming mouse specifically. But overall, guys, this gaming mouse is a great option to go if you're after something like mid-range price. It's still expensive on like the expensive side, but overall Logitech won't let you down. It will provide you that great gaming experience, and it's, you know, if you've got big hands, it will work. But if you've got small hands, it will not work. But overall, guys, that will pretty much wrap up today's top 5 video, guys, on the top 5 best gaming mice that you need and you can get for your Xbox console to improve your gaming experience. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this. Now remember, guys, every single Tuesday and every single Friday, a new top 5 video drops and a new news and talks video drops. So make sure you go do the following, guys, so you don't miss out on any great content like this at all, guys. Remember, my unboxing videos are just new. I will appreciate the support and do appreciate the support. So make sure you smash that like button, guys. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button as well. And I'll catch you all in the next video.